What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? And we are in the backwoods of Idaho. I've literally driven for the last 15 miles off of the main road, and we're up in the mountains now. I was wondering where this was going to take me, and wow, man, this is crazy. We are going up into the mountains now, and it's kind of freaky. We're a long way from civilization. Hopefully my Starlink's gonna work out here, but yeah, it's pretty out there, guys. Very backwoods, a lot of farm territory out here. I was starting to wonder if there was gonna actually be any land out here, but wow, check this out, guys. Look at them, pine trees. Look at the cliffs, the mountains, the rocks. Like, I literally just started going into the mountains now off of the farm roads. And this is what's out here. It's absolutely insane. So apparently there's a camp spot way all the way back here. Hopefully it's not taken on. Hopefully there's at least some room for me back here. But yeah, unfortunately we're losing light. And as you can see, the sky's full of dark clouds right now, so I'm a little worried about that. But man, is this place beautiful. Check it out. I don't know what kind of animals we have out here too, so hopefully we don't have man-eaters like bears or mountain lions or something like that out here, but it's Idaho. There's every chance that we could do. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the campsite. Look at that, guys. Just look at the rock. Oh man, look at the cliffs up here. That's just insane. That thing is so tall. It's like I'm at Yosemite or something. Okay, guys, so I got my van just up here. The spot right by the river was taken, but that's fine. We got this cool opening here. Hopefully my satellite can still get reception because I'm kind of in the middle of a gorge or canyon or something. Guys, check this out. Got water running through, a little stream all the way through, just running through, nice and peaceful. And then up here, look at the rocks, guys. Look at the rocks. It's insane. And then up there you can see there's all these caves along here. I think right back here there's a big cave in there as well. Just all this rock climbing you can do up here. It's absolutely insane. Look at this. Although I am losing light, it's getting like close to 7 o'clock. And big clouds are rolling in. So I've actually got to move my van over a little bit because that tree's hanging over. I want my Starlink to get the best reception I can. So I'm going to move my van over a little bit more into the middle. And then we're going to set up, and I'm going to get some dinner cooking because I'm starving, guys. All right, let's go. Alright guys, so it is starting to get dark. We don't have a lot of light. Now it looks lighter on the camera, but that's with the camera adjusted. The sun is going down, so we're on a time crunch. So we're going to make a couple of pizzas real quick and eat them while relaxing with what sunlight we have outside. Alright, let's get to it. Alrighty, we got my favorite go-to pizza going on. Pepperoni and black olive. Let's go. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Got a little river flowing right by camp. Sun is setting over the mountains. Soon it will be dark. And we have pizza, guys. Yum, yum. There's a few bugs around out here. What the heck was that? Some weird noises going on in the bushes. Idaho. I haven't been to Idaho before, so I don't know what the animals are out here, but strange noises out there. Delightful. And we have another pizza on the way. It's so nice. The only downside to this campsite that I took is somebody trashed it a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. So I can see the Bud Light can in the fire. all of this is oil. Someone's tipped oil out all over here, all over that rock. There's cans all through the campfire over here, and there's more trash all along here. Then you can see that somebody's been graffitiing up on the rocks here, which is a bit of a shame because it's a really pretty area. It's very cool, very cool. That's the road I came up from, and the river runs under it and down. I know if my buddy Dan was here, he'd be already up at the top of that thing. He'd be rock climbing all over this thing. Yeah, it's a bit of a playground out here. Now, I don't know what kind of animals we get out here, predatory-wise. I mean, it's Idaho. We are in the mountains. I don't know if we get bears out here. Probably, right? Mountain lions. I'm really not sure, guys. But I'm in my van, so I should be okay. Considering there's a family camping in tents just up from me, I think I'm the least likely to get attacked first. I know that's harsh to say, but I have metal surrounding me and they don't, so yeah. But what I am going to do is I'm going to hook up the trail cam to the outside of my van. Hopefully the people riding dirt bikes by all night don't steal it, but yeah, I'm going to put the trail cam up to see if we capture any animals. So I will have my trash bags out on the front of my van, so if the raccoons come, we'll know about it. Alright guys, so it's starting to get dark outside. I want to keep the bugs out as much as I can. So I'm going to put the trail cam outside, and then we're going to hop in and stop the bugs from getting in. We'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so that is up. I'm running on not a whole lot of sleep right now, but I still have to download footage and organize stuff on a computer. I have to do the tags for tomorrow's video. Lots more to do, so I cannot relax yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then maybe we'll put the TV on our PlayStation. Alright guys, it is the next morning. I'm finally crawling out of bed. We have a big day to go. So yeah, let's get outside. I could hear it raining last night. Let's pull up outside and see what it's like outside now. Not too bad outside, actually. Alright guys, so I've woken up a little bit more, packed up camp, need a coffee. I'm not going to break one, I just want to get on the road. Yeah, maybe we'll get a coffee in town. Alright guys, it's still kind of raining on and off. Looks like it's going to be a miserable day. But our first place we're going to is a inside thing, so that's all good. Alright guys, we are going to hit the road. We're gonna hit the road. Hopefully you guys like this little campsite out here. I thought it was a wonderful little spot. If I remember, I'll leave a pin down below so you guys can see where it is. It's a bit out there in Idaho here, but it's a beautiful little location. I actually found this on iOverlander, and I was a little worried driving out here, as I said before. Driving just out past farm after farm after farm, I'm like not seeing anything like this, and I'm like, it's gonna be a flat field in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? And then I turn the corner, I see that there's a little track, it turns into a dirt road, and then it starts going in between two mountains, and I'm like, oh wait a second, this looks different. And then it just suddenly starts turning into this sort of stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, this is pretty amazing. So yeah, I love it guys. Well, unfortunately, I just wasted my whole morning. Probably should have went to the front door and looked. Well, according to the internet, it opens at 9:30, the Potato Museum. Now, I went and filmed my intro and everything, went up to the front of the museum, and it says in September it's closed on Sundays. So that does not work too well for me. Yeah, so very sad. I took my selfie out in front of the potato and everything. Yeah, only to find that in September they're closed on Sundays. So my dreams of going to the Potato Museum have been dashed. Maybe we can come back on the way back down. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm just stopped at a Love's for gas. Yeah, we're on our way to the Yellowstone drive-through wildlife park. See, it's quite wet and rainy, so I don't know whether they'll be open either. Turning out to be a bit of a not great day today, especially since I designated this whole day on my trip to do these things. Oh well, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, to my amazement, there was something still open here. We got to go through the Yellowstone Bear Drive-Through Wildlife Park, whatever it's called. We were just leaving that. I had to go do it a second time because my GoPro wasn't rolling the first time, which was terrible because they were more active the first time than the second time. So I don't know how well that video is going to go down, but hopefully it goes okay. Alright guys, now we're off. We're actually going to Yellowstone West. I'm going to try to get a few late afternoon things done near the entrance. There's a few things to see there. And then tomorrow morning we're going to go do some things in Yellowstone, and then we're going to start heading up towards my friend's place in Kalispell. Alright guys, let's hit the road. And I'm hungry, so maybe we'll find somewhere to eat along the way. Alright guys, check this out. Off in the distance we have heavy forest. We're about 57 miles away from West Yellowstone. We're starting to get mountains and trees now. This is the Idaho that I've been wanting to see. We're not yet in Montana. We actually crossed, I believe, into Montana to see West Yellowstone. But part of West Yellowstone is actually in Idaho, just a very small part of it. But check this out, we're finally going into the forest. This is what I wanted to see. This is the part of Idaho that I see on the TV, the one that I want to see. So I'm really, really excited, guys. Yay, back into the trees. That's what I needed, guys. Being out in the mountains last night was great, but this is the real forest out here. We're about to enter it, guys. Super excited. Into the mountains we go. Alright, guys. Here we go, into the mountains. Into the mountains. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Forest. We have forest. Oh, it's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. Oh look, this is a national forest. I see a sign. This is the Tagi National Forest. There's the sign for it, guys. Alright guys, I just drove past a sign and said that food storage required out here because of bears. I don't really know what that means. Does my food have to be locked up in a some sort of container? I don't really know. Oh my God! Someone just hammered their brakes on in front of us all. Damn, man, that scared me. All right, so I just drove past this sign that said food storage required because of bears out here. So we're in deep, like probably worse than where I normally go in Arizona, deep bear country. Now, I don't really know what they mean by food storage. Everything is inside my van. I don't know if that's good enough or whether I need to lock it away where animals can't smell it. So I have some peaches that are out right now. but I think I can put them in my fridge. I don't know if that's what they mean. I'm gonna have to do some research when I actually get into Yellowstone. But yeah, all right. Sounds like this place is very heavily occupied by bears by the sounds of it. So I'm gonna have to watch out camping tonight. I don't want any uninvited visitors, and I will be keeping my sidearm ready. Yes, guys, this is it. Look at all the forest. It's just as far as you can see, just forest, and more forest. I love this, guys. Absolutely love this. So the plan is today, if I can get into, I don't know if it's officially West Yellowstone, but there's a little area where there's a Discovery Center at. I want to get into the Discovery Center there if I can today, and go check out. There's a little town area with some shops and stuff. I might pick up some food to cook tonight down there because I'm limited on what food I have right now. Definitely as far as meats or anything, I don't really have anything in the fridge. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple of little things in that area, and then tomorrow I'm hoping to go do like Old Faithful and all that stuff and see what else is in the area. I'll have to do some research tonight, but I want to get that out of the way, get my campsite as soon as I can tonight, because I'm pretty far behind on my editing and stuff. I need to have another video edited and ready to go for Tuesday. It's Sunday, and if I'm busy driving and filming tomorrow, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to do all that. So if I can get a head start on that tonight, guys, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, all right, guys, we're gonna keep on driving. I'm doing 70 in a 65. I got some truck just tailgating the heck out of me right now. All right, guys, we come sort of out of the mountains. We're in a big valley clearing, and then we're gonna go back into the mountains. But I just seen a whole bunch of pronghorn right in this nature preserve area, and they're all just chilling out, eating the grass everywhere. It was really cool to see. But yeah, pronghorn. We got pronghorn out here too, man. Idaho's got it all. There's the mountains in the distance that we're gonna go back into. But yeah, we're out in this little clearing here where there's lots of cattle farming going on, but it's cool to see those pronghorn out here. Oh man, I missed it. We just crossed into Montana. The sign was kind of hidden behind some trees, so I didn't see it as we were coming in. It was a little bit smaller than normal too. But yeah, we just crossed into Montana, guys. We're officially in Montana. Something about wolves of the Rockies. Alright, since it's such a nice day, I think I'm gonna go walk around town and find something to eat. Since I had decent parking there and main strip of town, it's a little bit harder to get parking, so we'll see what we can find around town, guys. Alright guys, so I just went into the cafe, had a giant chili cheese dog and some tater tots and a huckleberry milkshake. Come outside. It's now raining, so I'm trying to hoof it back to my van so we can try to go find a campsite for the night. That is the plan. Oh, it's cold. It's so cold. Definitely different than Phoenix. Let's get back to my van real quick. All right, guys. Wow, it's cold out there, and it's cold rain. Ice Montana rain. No, thank you. All right. So I just looked on iOverlander. Apparently, there's a road right by town here that some guy says, oh, there's a bunch of, I guess they're Forest Service roads. Oh my Lord. I can't get out of here. I can't get out. Somebody's parked me in. I got that tail way out back behind me. Okay, I'm gonna have to try go the other way. And hope that, yeah, okay, that works. So on Overlander, there's a bunch of spots down this Forest Service Road, just on the edge of town here. Ooh. Now, hopefully I don't get stuck in the mud because it's been raining and it's wet. But everyone's saying that you can get down there on a two-wheel drive, even if it's muddy. So we'll see. On the other hand, we are in absolutely bear-infested woods. So fun. No cooking. I don't want to cook tonight. I didn't buy any groceries. I do have food. I got some peaches. Hopefully they don't smell my peaches while I'm eating those. Alright, let's go find this, oh, I think I went the wrong way already. Alright, let's go find this road. Let's go. Okay guys, this is where we are. We're going down this backwoods road in the back of Yellowstone, Montana here. It's definitely bear country out here. It's looking a bit muddy down the bottom here. This is where I gotta watch out, guys. Okay guys, so I made it to a spot. I think it's good enough. It's just a pull off the side of a forest road. I shouldn't have any problems down here. Overlander said that the sheriff said that you can camp off the side of the forest roads down here. So we should be okay, but it is bear country and this place is absolutely bear infested. Everyone's saying don't cook me around, don't keep your food stored in bear-proof tubs or whatever, or something, I don't know. So I won't be cooking tonight, that's for sure. Hopefully they don't sniff out my ripe peaches that I have back there. But yeah, I'm about to brave the wilds and step out of my van. Make sure it's not bogging down in the mud here. And then I'm probably gonna dive into the back of my van after I set my Starlink up. And I won't be leaving the van till the morning. Hopefully no critters come and shake my van at night. I really don't want bears outside. Bears are no fun. Oh, I do have to set my camera up. My, what you call it? The trail cam. I got to set my trail cam up. Because if they do come, then I can get them on camera at least. Okay, guys. It stopped raining for now. And even a little bit of sun come out. Here's my view out the back window. Gotta watch those woods there. That could be where the bears come out of. Hopefully not though. Alright, so I just had to pull my wet clothes off because it was raining quite a bit out there. So I'm just drying off inside the van. Probably gonna put some TV on, edit some movies, download some footage, maybe even set the video game. Maybe I'll even play some video games tonight if I have the chance. Alright. There's definitely some weird noises coming from the woods out there. Probably squirrels or something, I don't know. I'm tempted to go out there, but I don't have bear spray. I do have a 9mm, but I don't know whether that's good enough for bears. So, prefer not to go into the dark, wet woods right now. What's going on here?